Hello, it's me, Benny Bungle. You won't believe this morning I woke up feeling like I just won the lottery. Not because I'm rich, but because my crush left a message in the office group chat. Hey everyone, remember to dress nicely today. We'll be taking photos of our desks. I read it, and my heart basically exploded. Oh man, she said everyone. But my brain instantly translated it as, Benny, dress nice today is the destined day of your life. My brain shouted this like it was a cosmic message. I closed my eyes and pictured her appearing in the office, walking over holding a ring in her hand, kneeling down, and saying, Benny, do you want to be the CEO of my life? First things first, the sacred ritual standing in front of the mirror. Mirrors, I swear, are just like that backstabbing best friend. They always reveal the harsh truth. I tried on a dozen outfits from fancy suits to end-of-season sale shirts, and somehow ended up in the same shirt I wore yesterday. Heart racing, I imagined my crush gasping, "Oh my God, he's perfect. He's exactly who I've been waiting for." I piled gel onto my hair like it was an Olympic sport. One flick of a lighter nearby, and I'd ignite like a medieval oil lamp. I took a deep breath, stared at the mirror, and felt as confident as Brad Pitt in the Office version, that is. Brad Pitt at 90% off with a bonus beer belly, dark circles from endless deadlines and mismatched socks. I pictured my crush smiling, walking toward me holding a ring, and in that moment I whispered to myself, Benny, just survive today. Make it through, and the world will know. Love will arrive. When I walked into the office, I strutted like James Bond Office Edition. I was feeling slick, suave, ready to conquer the world, until a coworker tapped me on the shoulder and whispered, Hey, Benny, your zipper. Oh no. I had completely forgotten. And of course, I was wearing bright pink Hello Kitty underwear that day, proof that my childhood was very much alive and kicking. My heart plummeted straight to my shoes, my legs threatening to fossilize on the spot. My crush walked by and glanced down for a split second. I wished I could vanish into the floor. Jessica snickered, and I closed my eyes silently, praying, please, oh please don't let her tell the whole team. In a panic, I dashed to the bathroom, where I found my one true confidant in this moment of shame, the toilet. Yes, the toilet. Standing there, cold and steadfast. It welcomed every office mishap from Hello Kitty underwear to spilled coffee. As if saying, relax, buddy. Your secret's safe with me. I sat down, took a long, dramatic breath, feeling like a Greek philosopher pondering the meaning of life. And in that moment, I whispered to myself, all right, Benny, survive today. Tomorrow you'll be CEO, or at least the chief emptying officer, masterfully handling Hello Kitty situations. But things weren't over yet. Lunchtime drama was just getting started. A bunch of co-workers huddled together, shaking their heads and giggling. Wow, the office looks great in the photos this morning, especially Benny. He really stands out. I puffed up my chest, thinking, yes, finally today, they see my true charisma. Then they handed me a phone, and I saw myself in the photo. Crisp shirt hair slicked to perfection, and bright pink Hello Kitty underwear glaring, like a neon sign right in the middle of the conference room. I froze. Oh, so apparently the spotlight today isn't on me, it's on my underwear. The whole room erupted in laughter. I felt like I'd just won an invisible award for Best Office Comedy. One coworker winked Benny, the new fashion icon of our office. I turned to my crush heart hammering like a drumline, and she was smiling. Not at me, though, at the Hello Kitty underwear. All afternoon, I sat in the office like a cat trapped among a swarm of mice. James was sneakily swiping fruit from the fridge, like he was training for the apocalypse. Anna glared at files like a judge preparing to pass sentence. Jessica strolled by, grinning from ear to ear, and I just wanted to leap onto the desk and be done with it all. I typed emails with hands shaking like I was playing piano during an earthquake. Glancing around, I saw all kinds of co-workers, the guy guzzling coffee like it was survival juice, the girl munching salad while casually discussing deadlines and crushes, and me wanting to cry, while also taking a mental photo of my Hello Kitty underwear for historical documentation. Slack pinged constantly every 5 minutes. My heart raced as I opened it only to find 90% memes with zero purpose. Or messages like anyone done with the report yet. I thought I imagined myself a CEO in spirit. Turns out I'm just surviving this afternoon. You know the feeling, right? Sitting in front of Slack, checking messages, nibbling snacks, daydreaming about a promotion. Thinking, tomorrow I'll be CEO when really you're just existing. My life right then was pure office survival mode. And that's when I realized the moments I thought I had power, that I was leading. I was actually battling caffeine deadlines and endless Slack memes. Looking around, everyone was locked on their screens, each fighting their own way, some nibbling snacks, some guzzling coffee like a performance enhancer, some dropping memes just to stay sane in a world where everyone thinks they're a CEO, and me, Benny Bungle, sitting in the middle of it all, typing emails with trembling hands thinking, tomorrow I'll still survive, even if I'm only CEO in my imagination. So I decided to text my crush, trying to sound all serious and mature. Sorry, the Hello Kitty thing was just an accident. I'm actually a responsible grown-up man. My hands were shaking, heart pounding like a drumline, each finger typing like it was defusing a nuclear bomb. I hit send, and in true horror movie fashion, the message flew straight into my boss's inbox. The office went eerily silent. Just me and that spine-chilling feeling like I'd stumbled into a haunted cinema. My boss, just seen the message. No reply. I thought, wait, I went from normal office worker to corporate pervert in one text. My heart wanted to leap out of my chest. But I had to stay put, pretending to type emails like nothing happened. I glanced around the empty office, sighed deeply. From morning to night, Hello Kitty underwear, spilled coffee, chaotic emails, mistaken messages. It's basically a survival trial for office humans. You feel me, right? Who hasn't accidentally sent the wrong text? Checked Slack every 5 minutes like it's a survival game, imagining themselves the CEO of the universe, but really just existing. Don't pretend you're angelic, I see you. Sometimes I even think I'm running a startup working on some grand project. But in reality, I'm just paying for my phone bill and coffee. Then out of nowhere, my crush replied, Hello Kitty is cute. I exhaled in relief. But in my head, life's still a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. And let's be honest, mostly down. Finally, I made it back to my 30-square-meter castle. I open the door and my apartment looks like a real-life Pinterest board. But not a single bit of Photoshop could hide the piles of clothes, grimy pans, and my desk turned into a full-blown battlefield. I fling my shoes aside with tragic flare collapse into a chair like a phone with 1% battery, desperately waiting to recharge my soul. Dinner. A humble bowl of instant noodles. At least the noodles understand me better than my coworkers understand deadlines. I clutch a supermodel poster, a roll of toilet paper at my side, and whisper to myself, tonight it's just you and me. Tomorrow I'll be serious, start my own business live like a CEO. Or at least, make sure Hello Kitty doesn't steal the spotlight again. This is my sacred ritual. Every night with toilet paper and a supermodel. I train my mental survival skills, a kind of office yoga, but upgraded 200% for maximum humiliation endurance. Do you guys have your own nightly rituals? Or is it just me awkwardly professionally surviving like this? Then I pull the blanket over my head, fire up Netflix, and dream of a different Benny waking up on time, eating properly, launching a successful startup. All the while thinking, tomorrow will be different. Or at least I'll survive it. And that's what really matters. No matter how exhausted, late, or crushed by mountains of deadlines I am today. Tomorrow I'm still Benny Bungle, surviving the daily grind, with unshakable faith that one day the CEO title will arrive. It's just still loading.